Hey, what's up, TC? Thank you for your time, man. Marcus Hayes with Fight Hub.
So,
Terrence, with all that's been said and assumed by the fans and the pundits alike about you potentially having ducked Errol Spence Jr., what part of this are you looking forward to the most, if you had to pick?
I'm just looking for the fight, looking towards the fight. Like, I pretty much don't entertain the people that say foolishness, things like that. Crawford ducking Spence or Spence ducking Crawford and things like that. I don't pay attention to things like that because I've been fighting since I was 7 years old and I ain't ducked nobody. Errol Spence been fighting all his life and I'm pretty sure he haven't ducked anyone either. When you coming up in the amateurs, you fighting the best of the best for free, fighting everybody, so this is what we do. This is what, we love to do. This is how we feed our family. So it wasn't in a case of just sign a contract or you duck. When the business was right, then you gotta fight.
I know what Terrence Crawford was trying to do, but it came off wrong. Nah, it was executed wrong. Nah, it was just flat out said wrong. Nah, it was wrong. Point blank and period. And I wasn't gonna say anything, but once I seen that it caught other people's radar, I was like, I didn't want to seem petty. But straight up, that was disingenuous. And that was wrong because this fight is built off of, even though I hate to admit it, this fight is built off both Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence. Those people doing those things, that's where this fight comes from. That's where this fight is spawned. And that's the truth. And in one instance, you can't knock those people who've done that because they're the one who got the fight this far. And then say you call them foolish. But then again, at the same time, you also said Errol Spence was ducking. And I understand about not wanting to single any group out. But the thing is, when you do that and try to be politically correct, you throw the people under the bus who are telling the truth just to save face of not wanting to single anybody out because you are happy about the situation finally getting made. That ain't cool. Because at the same time, aren't they complaining about how the fight is not being promoted that well? That's also a video I already did. But, I'm going to digress on that and save that later. But the point is, it's built off the backs of those people. Fortunately and unfortunately. So to now get to where you're going and to slap the same engine down that got this to its destination, an engine in which you pour fuel in by you saying yourself that he's ducking you. And it wasn't like you was lying, just like the people who said that Errol Spence is ducking Terrence Crawford. It's not like they're lying. So it kind of rubs people the wrong way to throw them in the same pool like that, especially with some people who's been lying on Terrence Crawford constantly, just currently lied on him, said this, he wasn't worthy and this and that. To take those group of people and to take those people who helped defend Terrence Crawford to help get this fight and to put them all in one bowl and throw them away like that, I can see why some people wouldn't like that. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? That ain't being real. Because at the end of the day, those were the same people that you called to help make the fight.
How important is it for you in terms of your career, your legacy, to ensure that the fight between you and Errol Spence does happen?
Well, like I said, I want that fight. If it happens, it happens. I've been calling for it for years now. If it don't, it don't.
So you're okay if it never happens? Because us fight fans aren't okay with that.
Well, the fight fans got to be the ones that push for it. the fight fans got to be the ones that push for it.
Okay.
You know, you got to be the ones
be
that demand it. Mm-hmm. You know, I did my part.
Now, see, that don't make no sense. So let's not get too lost here. Crawford, I understand y'all happy about the situation, which brings up the reason why I'm even talking about this. And this is what I'm going to close it with. I want to ask you a question. Is there some kind of branding clause in the contract between Crawford versus Errol Spence? Because we're both saying it at this time. These guys are acting a little weird.
Crawford ducking Spence or Spence ducking Crawford and things like that. I don't pay attention to things like that. Errol Spence been fighting all his life, and I'm pretty sure he haven't ducked anyone either.